Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave, back for my Friday head shave. Always probably one of the favourite shaves of the week because it's Friday. So what am I using today? Hardware, fairly simple one. The brush is the Razorock F400 Big Red. I think it's 32 or 34 millimeter knot. It's a massive knot. I mean, you stick it on your head and it can almost cover the whole of your head. So, great brush for head shaves. Not so much, I don't think, for a face shave, but there you go. And the razor I'm using is the Leaf pivoting head razor. It's only got two blades in the bottom two slots, and they're Gillette 7 o'clock super sharp, I think it is. I think they're the greens anyway. So that's what I'm using. They're on their second use, but that's purely because I've cut a blade in half from using it in another DE razor. So I've not used these blades in the Leaf razor twice. It's the first time I'm using it, so it's just to use up the blades. So because when I do these battle of the blades, I open two new blades and then I've got 6 shaves with those really. So you know, I start to get a collection of blades that I've only used once, and so those are the ones I tend to put in the Leaf. Anyway, right, let's get on with it then. I don't think I'm going to do a cut. I'm just going to wet my head down, and we'll just do a one-hit wonder. So, how's everybody's week been? I hope you've all done well and achieved your goals for the week. The Pears Soap is what I'm using on my head today. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I need some more water on the back of my head. Get a dry patch. So yeah, hope you're all looking forward to the weekend. I'm not sure what the weather's doing this weekend. I haven't looked, if I'm honest. So for the West Midlands, if anybody's got a weather forecast. Right, so that's the pre-shave on. Give it a quick rub in. And that's perfect. So I'm going to dunk my brush. This is a synthetic brush, so you don't need to soak it. The soap I'm using today is Palmolive, or this cream I'm using today is Palmolive Classic. So that's what I'm using. Great performing. Oh. Shake your brush and throw it into the bowl. It slips out of your hand. Great performing cream this. I think this will definitely beat the Boots that I used last time. I use a little bit more cream in this than I would normally in a normal size brush, but because this brush is so big, I've used probably almost double the amount that I would normally use, because it'll just swallow it. Right, here goes. So I'm looking forward to this shave. I don't think I've used the Leaf for a couple of head shaves now. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and have a look. I think this is shave number 67. You see what I mean? This I've put quite a bit of cream in this, and it's already swallowed it. This is very dry, so I'm going to spray a little bit of water in here. Still needs more. Great way to add water to your brush. So yeah, I don't think I've got anything planned this weekend. I think we're doing something like an Irish stew on Sunday, so that's going to be interesting. It's going into the winter dishes, so all the barbecue equipment's been put away now. It's too cold to barbecue. Well, it's not, I suppose. I mean, we've actually had some quite warm weather the last couple of days, but it's been cloudy. Well, I didn't save much of that water. That's better. I think that's about ready to go now. So, been looking forward to this one. I love using the leaf. Just such a relaxing shave. What are you using today? Are you a head shaver? I would assume you kind of are if you watch these, or you're thinking about it. A head shave for me, and as those of you that watch me on a regular basis for the head shaves know, this is a real zen moment for me. It's such a relaxing process to shave your head, especially with the leaf razor. You just chill out doing it. You don't have to worry too much about the blade, as you know, the head or the angle of the head, because it's a pivoting head. As long as you don't apply any pressure, you'll be fine. I think you apply probably a little bit more pressure than you would do with a DE, but not a lot. It's just light touch. Sufficient pressure to allow the head to pivot. Because if you went no pressure, it would just do that. That's no pressure. So you've got to apply a little bit of pressure just to get the head to pivot, but other than that, nothing. Yeah, favourite shave of the week. You know you got the weekend. For those of you that work on the weekends, I'm sorry I keep rubbing it in, but thanks for working on the weekends. It's not the same, is it, getting a couple of days off midweek, because it's just not the same atmosphere as having a weekend off. But yeah, let's get on with wetting the dome. Oh, this is great. This is a great brush for dome shaves. I wouldn't use it on my face. It's too big. Way too big. But for the dome, no problem. Great size. Not my favourite. My favourite is actually the Yaki Bear or Beetlejuice brush. That's a 28mm. That's the one I prefer to use, but this is a great brush. Good bit of fun. That's great. So across the grain pass. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, as I've said many times before, the leaf is definitely my favourite head shaver. I've used the Gillette Fusion. As you all know, I've got a Gillette Fusion here. I've got a Gillette Mac 3. But I don't like using those because of the fact you can't recycle the heads on them. They're mega expensive to buy the cartridges. And that's the main reason. You'll get the same result though with a Mach 3 or a Gillette Fusion, whichever Gillette or Wilkinson Sword cartridge you have. But you know, it's a matter of, don't get me wrong, I can afford the cartridge razors, but it's more a matter of principle for me. I just don't, you know, I don't like the fact that Gillette, the cartridge razors and all that stuff, the marketing hype behind them, and they pretty much had a monopoly until companies like the Dollar Shave Club came through and things like that, but they pretty much kept a monopoly and they made you pay for it, and they still make you pay for it now. I love the fact you can buy blades from pretty much any manufacturer that will fit into the leaf razor. You know, DE blades I'm talking about. You know, at the end of the day, it's not a monopoly anymore. You know, there's competition. Competition breeds improvement. and improvement not just for the sake of coming out with something new and growing your sales. It has to actually prove itself to be different. That's my phone vibrating away. Sorry about that. Oh, this is great. So against the grain pass. Yeah, so I mean I've got, let's see, I've got that. So these are the two cartridge razors I've got, but as you can see from the bars on the bottom and top, I've not changed these blades in a very long time. I will use them as for convenience. Say for instance I've finished my shave and I suddenly spot something's, you know, I've missed something on my head, like I did the other, I think last time I did a head shave, I'm not sure. You know, it's just easier than putting the blade back in the razor, recleaning the blade, recleaning the razor and things like that, just for doing a tiny little bit that you've missed. Then it's good for that. But it does go against the grain, as if you'll pardon the pun, it goes against the grain to use those razors for me. For ecological and monopoly reasons, you know, propriety, you have to buy their blades. And they charge a fortune for it. Oh, I think I've got to go this way this time. These blades feel great. These Gillette 7 o'clocks. 7 o'clock green. I think they're the standard ones. Super stainless, I think they are. Or super sharp. I forget now what they are, but I can have a look at the end of the shave. I'll confirm what I've got in here. But these feel great, nice and sharp, nice and efficient. Might have reopened a cut there, not sure. Just felt it take the scab off. But it could just be the scab that's come off, I think it is. But there we are. Right, so that's the shave done. Let's have a feel. Missed a little bit there. That's it. All done. Right. Just wash this off. Now for the cold rinse. And then on with the alum. So I've not done the cleanup, as I say, I'm just trying to do this in one hit today. So none of that I'll be back Arnold Schwarzenegger moments. It's tempting, but I do like to show a clean razor at the end of a shave, that's all. I don't like to show a razor that's covered in gunk. And that's one of the reasons why I do split the sort of intro, and I've got... It's not a good idea to get alum in your eye. Oh wow, I think that's gonna go rather red. That stings. Well, my eye stings, my head, nothing, absolutely nothing. But getting it in your eye, God blimey. So let me just get rid of some of the evidence of my shave. And what I use to clean my razors is this toothbrush. So I'm just going to give it a little clean over now. And I usually use an antibacterial hand wash. So this is all I do. Just give it a quick wash. And that's it. One clean razor, dry it off. Okay, so that's a clean razor for the end of the video now. Just thought I'd show you that. But I do my brush, and if I've used a bowl, I'll clean the bowl. So I do all of that. But when I have that break, the second sort of break in the video, feels great. Oh, back. I'm back. I'll be back. Right, let's put on the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of a burn, only a 1 out of 10. Just a tiny bit of burn. And then the aftershave today is going to be Arko Gold. I haven't used this in a while and I just felt like it. Give it a little shake. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice scent. Don't think it lasts very long, but it's a really, really nice scent. And then just to finish off, it's the Maca Root, Body Shop Maca Root. It says Après Rasage, Razor Relief, it says. Way too much in there, but let's just put it on. And that's great, all done and dusted. So that was a really quick head shave, I think. I'll see you tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to use. I might use another SE, but I'm not 100% on what I'm going to use. Maybe the Morocco or the Occam's razor. I'll decide. I'll see what flavour I fancy on the day. So I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow for my shave of the day. Bye now.